Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy PXG Cash Howard, and it is time for week 1 of the Worldwide Champions League. So now, as luck would have it, the luck of the draw, out of the other 15 opponents we get week 1, we get the last person I fought last season in Lindo. Lindo is the homie. And I guess in a sense it's better to get the bad out the way now than much later. But as I said, you know, if you guys saw the analysis video, I am a little bit more focused. This is the first time I'm using most of my pokes on my side, but you know, I've gone through a lot of training to knowing what they can and can't do. For this week, I decided to bring in Mega Diancie, Tornado Starion, Heracross, Suicune, Kyurem, and Spiritomb. And Lindo is bringing in his Mega Blastoise, Emboar, Landorus Starion, Gothitelle, Goodra, and Rotomoa. So Lindo was able to secure his boy Lando T as his franchise from last season. So Lindo knows what he can and can't do. I don't know how many times you've used the other pokes on his team, but it is Lindo. The man is a mastermind, so he probably has some scheme cooking up. But you guys know it's time for your first battle. You know, we got this. We in here. So let us begin Season 1 of the Worldwide Champions League. Myself, PXG Cash Howard, and the coach of the New York Nido Kings versus Lindo, coach of the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. Alright, Lindo issuing the challenge. So I lead off with my Diancie. He's going to lead off with HMO1, which is the Rotomoa. So, as per the rules, I have to Mega. As soon as my Mega is out. So I go for the Protect to see what it is he's going to try to do. He's going to go for the Volt Switch. So I quickly go out into my Kyurem, who I know can take the hit. Applying that pressure. Goes for the Volt Switch again. So the fact that he didn't use Hydro Pump, wow. You know what I was gonna say. The grass move leads me to think that maybe he's Scarfed. So he goes into his Blastoise. Now this thing, Mega Blastoise, does carry Aura Sphere, so I'm not gonna take the risk. So I go into Spiritomb. Apply that pressure. There goes Blastoise Mega evolving. Goes into the Aura Sphere like I said. Nuh-uh. So he withdraws his Mega Blastoise and goes into Majin Buu the Emboar. Go for the Willow. It doesn't affect him as he's a fire type. So I switch out into Diancie. Goes for the Wild Charge, which is not what I was expecting. He probably thought I was going to go into Suicune. It is Life Orb. So he goes out and goes into DTF. They got to tell. So I go for the Protect, but it doesn't work. So he goes for Hidden Power. And it's actually super effective. So right off my Mega goes down. Looking at 5-6. I go into Spiritomb. Apply that pressure again. Got to try to leave, but nah, we ain't having that. Naughty girl for killing our Mega. So we take out Got to tell with Pursuit. So we're at a good 5-5 now. Out comes out Embor. So we go into Suicune, because this time I think he's in a Flare Blitz. And there it is. Doesn't do much to us. He does hurt himself with the recoil and the life orb. So if it draws his Embor and goes into Liam Barney, which I believe is the Gudra. So this thing could be packing Thunderbolt. So I go into Kyurem. Get some of my recovery back. So just to test what it can and has, I go in for my sub. Reveals a Dragon Pulse. Now I don't think I can even kill this thing in one hit, even if I wanted to on a good day. Because Gudra's one of those tough SOBs that takes a good 2-3 hits to actually die. So I go out into Tornadus. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. So at this point I don't see any Life Orb, I don't see... I can't tell what his item is yet. So I go for the U-turn. It is gooey, so maybe it's Assault Vested. I do take some recoil damage off my own Life Orb. So I go into Heracross. He goes for the Thunderbolt. Okay, so he's not scarfed or choiced into anything. He gets the paralysis. So I switch out, go into Spiritomb. Apply that pressure. So he goes for Flamethrower. Withdraws. Goes into Shukaku, the Lanotherian. So I thought it was going to actually try to attack me again. I went for the Sucker Punch and obviously failed. So I swap out into my Kyurem. So my Kyurem can take out Lando. Unless it's scarfed. Goes for the Stealth Rocks. Sure, it makes me already realize he's not scarfed unless he wanted to scarf rocks. You know, whatever floats his boat. He withdraws and goes into Moist, which is the Blastoise. So I go for the Earth Power. Does okay damage, not as much as I was expecting. We didn't get the special defense drop either, because Blastoise is bulky, just like Gudra. So I'm switching out into Heracross because I know, as I said before, he has the Aura Sphere. And there it is. So, even though I was scarfed, the paralysis does hinder me. So Heracross goes down. We're at a 4-5. I go into Spiritomb. We do take damage from the rocks that he placed. Apply that pressure. Withdraws. Once again, I could have probably hit Pursuit, but I was expecting him to actually stay in. Goes into Majin Buu, the Embor. I went for the Sucker Punch again. This time I go for it again, knowing he's gonna actually hit me. Not doing enough damage that I thought it would, but it is resisted. He goes for the Flare Blitz. Just enough to kill, and Spiritomb goes down. We're at 3v5. The recoil wasn't enough to actually die. So I go into Tornadus. Do take some damage from the rocks. So he reveals his own Sucker Punch, which I wasn't expecting. And my Tornadus goes down. So we had 2v5, but Majin Buu kills himself with Sucker Punching. So it's 2v4. So I go into Kirim. Go to the HM1, which is the Rotom Mo. I'm applying that pressure. It is faster than me, so it is scarfed. Guaranteed. So he Volt switches out into Shukaku the Linotherian. It's intimidating me, but it's fine. I'm not a physical attacking Kirim. He's eating something, which I'm assuming is to weaken the ice damage he's about to receive, but it's not gonna. The Ash Berry is not gonna help it. Shukaku goes down. We're at a 2v3 right now. Do recover my health, but at this point, it's gonna be kind of hard to do much, as what he has left can actually stop my 2 pokes. I go for the Ice Beam, hoping I could have at least gotten a freeze. We don't. Goes for the Aura Sphere, which should one-hit kill Kirim. And yep, there it is. Kirim goes down. 1v3. Out comes out Suicune. Apply that pressure. Everyone on my team is applying that pressure. Like, yo. Yo! Goes into HM1, which is the Rotom Mo. Go for the Scald. It's not gonna do much because it is resisted. As I said before, he is faster than me. There's the Thunderbolt, which is enough to kill, and down goes Suicune. We do lose to Lindo 3-0. So GG's to Lindo and the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. So we're ready, starting off week 1 with a loss. That paralysis really did change the flow of the game, as my Heracross was scarfed. It would have probably been able to take out Gudra when it first came in. Oh, Gudra when I did release it, had he not paralyzed me. I know he did switch into M-Board then, but I believe I was going to go for the close combat, so it would have probably done a lot to M-Board, if not outright kill it. Which, you know, all of this could have started a chain reaction. You know, could have, this would have been dead, this would still be alive, etc., etc. But as the saying always goes, it is what it is. It's fine. So GG's to Lindo, as I said, GG's to Lindo and the Seattle Sharingan. Next week I will be battling the returning coach John and the Carolina Caracostas. So stay tuned for that. As I said also in the draft analysis video, be sure to be on the lookout for the league's YouTube channel to actually start updating the battles, so you guys can actually see what went on in all the other battles for week 1. So I'm your boy PXG Cash Howard, coach of the New York Nido Kings, signing off, and we'll see you guys next week. Laters.